Hey guys, it's Calvin from Raw Coding, and today I'll be talking about lists in Python. Lists are containers that store blocks of information of a specific data type. For example, you may have a program that stores the names of various types of fish. Within this program, we can use a list data structure to store the names of the fish. I'm going to dry off and show you how to create a list in Python.
Hey guys, I've dried off and that was a crazy intro. Very cold, but feeling the warmth now. Alright, so let's start on lists. I'm just going to open idle on Python. And it will open up the idle shell. Let's create a new file. So now that we have our new file open, we're going to write our first list. I'm going to create a list called list of fish, which will contain the names of various types of fish. I'm going to declare the list by saying list of fish, and then I'm going to write equals, open square bracket, quotation mark, and write our first fish name. So I'm going to call the first one goldfish, close quotation mark, write comma for the next one, and then open quotation mark again. The next fish will be called tuna, the next salmon, trout, and then finally a fish called piranha. Once we've inputted all our elements within the list, we're going to close the square bracket. We have now created our first list. Lists make the input of data a lot easier within your programs. Without lists, we would have to write each individual element, such as goldfish and tuna, under their individual variables. So we would maybe have to write fish1 equals goldfish, fish2 equals tuna, and as you can see, we would have to create a new variable for each type of fish. Imagine if you had 1,000,000 fish that you would have to input. This would be impossible to manage. I'm now going to show you a comprehensive list of features that you can use with your lists in Python. It's important to note that every item within the list has an invisible index number. We can use this number to target a specific value within the list. The first value in the list will have an index number of 0. So goldfish will have an index number of 0, the second an index number of 1, so tuna will have an index number of 1, so salmon will have an index number of 2, trout will have an index number of 3, and piranha 4. If you would like to print a specific item within the list, such as goldfish, we can say print the name of the list, which is list of fish, square brackets, and then we have to type in the specific index number of the element within the list. So goldfish will have an index number of 0, so we write 0 in the square brackets. So now when we run this, press save, it will print goldfish. I'm going to delete this. Next, if you want to print all items from the list, you just have to write print followed by the list name. Let's run this. Press OK to save, and now it's going to print all elements from the list, as you can see over here. Going to delete this. We can check how many items the list contains by saying print, open bracket. We write an inbuilt function from Python called len, which is len, open bracket again, and then we type in the name of our list. Close bracket twice, and now when we run our program, it will tell us how many elements are within our list. So as you can see, there are 5 elements, and it will print the number 5. Next, we can change the value of a specific item within the list. So we can change the value of tuna to a different fish name. To do that, we type in our list name, open square bracket, and then we type in the index value of the value that we would like to change. So tuna will have an index value of 1. We can say 1, close square bracket, equals, and then we can replace that name with a different one. So we can say sardine. So now if we print our list and run our program, the list will have been changed. So now it will be goldfish, sardine, salmon, trout, and piranha, instead of goldfish, tuna, salmon, trout, and piranha. Let's delete that. We can check if the word tuna is contained with a list using an if statement. So we can say if, open quotation mark, tuna, close quotation mark, in list name, which is list of fish, colon. Then we can print tuna is in the list. So this if statement will be true because the word tuna is contained within our list. Let's press run. And as you can see, it says tuna is in the list. Let's delete that. We can add an item to the end of our list using the append function. To do so, let's type our list name, so list of fish dot append, and then we can add another fish name. Let's call this one monster fish because we can. And then let's print our list. And as you can see, it's added the name monsterfish to the end of our list. If you want to add an item to a specific point in your list, you can use the insert function. So let's delete the append function that we've just created. And we can say list of fish dot insert, open bracket, and then type in the index number where you want your new value to be inserted into. So I'm going to type in index number 1, comma, and then our new value, big fish, close bracket. When we run this, our program will insert the value big fish into this area over here. Let's run it. And as you can see, it says goldfish, big fish, tuna, salmon, trout, and piranha. Perfect. Let's go off. Let's delete this. So finally, I'm just going to cover removing items within a list. You can remove a specific item within the list using the list name. So we can say list of fish dot remove, open bracket, and then type in the value that you would like to have removed. I'm going to remove the word tuna, close bracket, and then we're going to just print our list to see if it's done the job. Press run. And as you can see, it's removed the word tuna from our list. I'm going to delete the remove function. You can also remove a specific item from the list using the index value of that item. We'll write our list name, list of fish dot pop, open bracket, and then type in the index value of the item you would like to have removed. So I'm going to remove the word salmon, which has an index value of 2, because remember it starts at 0, 1, 2. Now when we run this, we can see that there's no salmon within our list anymore. Let's go out. I'm going to delete this function over here. We can also clear the contents of our list by saying list of fish dot clear. Let's run this. And as you can see, our list contains no more values. Finally, we can create a copy of our list within our program by saying list of fish 2 is equal to list of fish dot copy. So our list called list of fish will now be copied into our new list called list of fish 2. Let's print list of fish 2. Run the program. And as you can see, list of fish 2 contains all values of our original list. So this concludes a comprehensive overview of the various features you can use on lists within Python. In later videos, we'll be creating programs that incorporate these features, and they are very important to know. If you would like to see more videos in the future, or check out my other videos on if statements, variables, and a variety of other aspects on Python, please check out my YouTube channel and subscribe. It will help me out greatly, and I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.